You ever just wish you were stranded on a floating island over a void? Ever wish that the only way off was to take to the sky? Well, I'm Herbiger, and today I'm playing the Minecraft Sky Archipelago mod with Create Aeronautics. So put on your pilot cap, fasten your seatbelt, and settle in as we take to the skies. So, even though we do have our little lava lake over here, I want to set up a cauldron with pointed dripstone so that we'll continue to have an infinite lava source even when we start pulling lava out of here. Right there. I'm gonna put you here. We're gonna put this above you. There we go. Is that correct? I think you can go down one more. There we go. Put the lava up here. Careful with that. Hot stuff. Goodie. That's going to start dripping into there, giving us an infinite lava source. You're going to annoy me. So, actually, can I just boop that? We will grab our stuff from the farm, feed everything, and then we'll head off to that village. So feed you guys. Kill. Off we go. Ah, it's all the way up there. Okay. Yeah, it looked like this was connected. We might be able to go from down here over to there, up to there, and then over. Where do we go? We've got plenty of dirt, and we've got plenty of... You did say that we wanted to start using these, I suppose. Yeah. So now that we're here, the thing that we're actually looking for more or less is just going to be chests, because I do have the looter mod installed, just to make things a little more interesting. I don't think I'm really going to have a chance to trade with these guys too much. So, I mean, knowing where they are is nice. And sand was the other thing we were here for. So let's quickly grab a whole heap of this. Yeah, that's heaps of sand. However, not seeing much in the way of village houses, especially ones that might have a chest in them, which is a little... it could be better, you know. I would much prefer to have them with chests in them so that I get some loot, but that's what it is, I suppose. Cool to start seeing these bridges beginning to form between the islands, though, as I'm exploring. I don't think there really is going to be anything too useful, not at least immediately visible to me. Okay. Back we go. So, I create farms. We are going to want to do... we're going to want to get a tough generating farm together. We're going to want to then use that to extract, hopefully, some gold. Unless we can find some other way to find gold, but I think automation's going to have to be it, which is going to make it very slow. But we'll survive. Then... from there, yeah, we'll just see what happens. No, that's not the thing that I wanted to break just then. Cool. Yeah, there's every chance that we come back and make all of this look nicer, but for the time being, I think we can just... we can settle. We can settle for okay. Alright. Got the sand that we came for. Go back this way. Yeah, these paths are really what's gonna make it easy for us to understand where we are and where we've been. There we go. Bit of a path going down that way. Might even just... do that. And there's home. I have to add a little bit more to that roof, I reckon. It's not quite what I'm after. Start with 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5. and we'll sleep. This is starting to look more like a submarine, actually. Whoops. It's alright, we might take out some of these and just put in some planks, but otherwise I think it looks alright. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna need to add some to that. Dirt. What are we gonna add? We could grab the... I don't think I hate that. It's kind of nice. Is it good, or is it just different? Okay, I think today our main goal is going to be to actually get started with Create. So we've got our farm set up now. Wool's going to be easy to access. We've got lava here that will be hopefully soon enough be filling up, because it is starting to drip down with this dripstone that we found. So soon enough we should definitely be just about ready. I think now we're just about set up and comfortable. We've got food, we don't have to worry about that. So, let's have a look at getting started with Create. I think just a tiny little blimp airship, just to get us upwards and traveling around a little bit easier, might be very nice. Okay, so I am going to put up on the screen, most likely, the exact sort of progression that I'm thinking of here. I think first, though, we want to grab some shears. We'll grab ourselves some wool from these guys. Hello, everyone. So to start off with, we're going to create our hot air envelopes using 2 wool and 2 sticks. So the way our hot air envelopes work is that you can use it to actually construct a balloon. This is very similar to a hot air balloon. Using a burner underneath, we're able to force hot air up into the structure, which will then give rise to our contraptions that we've made. This is how I plan to navigate around the Sky Islands, at least in the beginning. There are ways further on to add wings and such and build up planes, but for the time being, the plan is to build something very similar to what is happening in this pond menu. Right, so one thing that we do want to consider, I'm just going to pin this now. Going back to this, the little contraption diagram will be very helpful. So what I'm thinking is that we might make ourselves a little landing pad just over here. Let's see, I do have a little bit of dirt still. I might just even out this land. So, between sessions, I have also added in just a couple of small quality of life mods. Things like faster leaf decay, which will make chopping down trees and collecting wood just that much faster, and being able to replant them. As well as, I went into the configuration settings because I realized back in the first episode, which I have only just posted as of recording this, that I hadn't done the lowest setting for how far the islands can go down. I hadn't set it down far enough for some ores to be able to spawn. Well, that's our little structure down there. So things like gold and such aren't able to actually spawn at the moment, and in the chunks that we already have loaded, none of them will be able to spawn that low, but as we travel further out, we should be able to find islands that stretch a little further down, and that'll just make it easier for us to get stuff like gold and everything else. So let's just make ourselves this little building pad. We might actually create a cross with sand on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was that middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll make you one more block this way. That should make that our center. Okay. We'll light all this up at some point as well. Might just... Alright. We're gonna keep it pretty simple. You know, I'm happy with this. I think that really just sort of ties this little area in as our... Oh, there's a creeper. Oh my god. How... I mean, yeah. There's a lot of spots that still really aren't lit up well enough. I gotta get something better than torches just to place around. But... yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna quickly just sprint inside and go to sleep. Okay, so... I think that's a really fun spot just to start building everything. I'm gonna have to start looking at some lightweight materials with which to... let's just go kill this guy. Oh. Yeah. We're gonna just have to find some... Oh, creeper blew up there. Some lightweight materials. I think I'm a bit of a fan of just using the wood. Like, we got a house that's already made of dark oak. We might find a different log which we can start building with. But everything with aeronautics boils down to using contraptions. So over here you can see this one, the physics assembler, which we can create. I'll just go grab all that stuff now. You shot my wall. What do you put here? So we need this, some andesite. Grab these, and that'll do us for the moment. Okay, so we are going to start here with this guy. We just need a lever and one of those. Let's just make that very quickly. Nice and simple. Actually, I just see a creeper walking around, am I? I don't know where he ended up. Okay, we might be fine. So that one, and then we need some more of these. So these in here. Just make a decent amount for now. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Physics assemble. So these guys, just so that you can see the thing for this. These are the guys that are actually able to make your separate simulated contraptions. I don't know the exact technical ways that everything in this works, but it creates a physics body that sort of just can roll around and move through the world, separate to Minecraft's usual grid. It's pretty cool. And it sort of just, yeah, stays like that. We'll grab some of these, we'll also grab some planks, because I think that'll be a nice little base to this as well. And we might make it a reasonable size, so let's start with... Actually, we'll start with our physics assembler on one of these blocks. So there's two ways to go about it when starting to make these. You can either glue it all together, which is what the ponder animation shows. You can glue everything together and then place this physics assembler onto it, activate it, and then the entire glued object will become one physics object. But if you do this and turn it on, this stays as a physics object and you can build off of it, and everything attached to it, everything that builds off of it, will also be a part of it. So I was hoping not to knock you around, actually, but it's a pretty good way to sort of show you exactly what it starts to look like. You can see there's just a tiny little gap there now, because this guy can be pushed around. There we go. So, we're going to build off of him. Now, we want to keep it pretty simple. Now, the more blocks that you add, the heavier this is going to get. I don't even have... I think maybe I can see this. See, you can see the oak log up the top just says light. And it tells you KPG. I don't know what KPG means in the context of this. What unit that is. But... yeah, so now we have that. I might just put some little ends to it. This is already actually pretty large, but it is nice and light, and we get to keep the physics assembler, so that can stay with us. So now, oh, oh, because it's on its side, it thinks it's that way. Oh, weird. Well... oh, I punched it over, that's right. Give me a second, I am going to... I'm going to fix this up. Oh, also, if you break any of them off from each other, they become their own physics body. So, that's interesting. I'm going to start this again. Whoops. we're gonna... Where's that physics assembler? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what happened there. It's a bit silly. Okay, take 2. So, it isn't because I pushed this onto its side when I first made it. It's because in my demonstration, I punched it and knocked it over. So, it may not be the exact same. Oh, also this isn't connected. I didn't build off of that. So those aren't part of the contraption. You have to build off of it. Anything that's already attached will continue to stay attached, but you can't build off of the ground anymore. So... then we'll just turn that one around. Now, we need to put on our hot air envelope. And the way that we're going to do that is we're just going to keep it nice and simple. We're just going to push these up, and then our hot air envelope is... if I can... oh, it doesn't want to... there we go. Our hot air envelope, much like we've seen with hot air balloons, is going to sort of just form this nice, neat little pocket. Oh, I could have just built off those. Now I think about it. There. I'm gonna need plenty more of them. Also, it connects on diagonals. It doesn't need to be touching, which is very nice. And you can fully build on it. So, this is just about what we're going to look like. There is a hot air burner. This one here. Which we just need some redstone dust for. That is going to be a much bigger challenge for us. So I don't believe... yeah, we don't have any yet. So, redstone. There might be a way with Create to farm it. Crushing... oh, we can crush a number of things to make redstone. Oh, it's a lot of the things that have it in the crafting recipe, though. Blasting, haunting, cinderflower. Cinderflower is made from crushing netherrack. Okay, that's very doable. Okay, that's good. We can do that then. Mixing netherrack, flint, and lava also does it. So this is the common one that I know about. I think this is the base Create recipe, which is cinderflower and a potion of strength. So, in order to do this, we will need to go to the Nether. So that will now be our focus, which is not very hard. I already have a water bucket. I have a well. I've got my lava here, so we can very quickly get there. So I'm going to do that right now, once I put some stuff away. They're gonna need a bigger pen. It looks terrible having them all so squished in there. Oh, our lava filled up. Lovely. So, let's make ourselves just a little spot here to dump our water. And think this through. I know that there's a perfect way to do this, and I don't know how it works. And I could look it up, but I'm not going to. So, first, let's just pick you up and put you down here. Because we can afford to mess this up, which is nice, because we have lava already over here. But I believe it's like a couple blocks behind, and then, yeah, but we might think about where we want to put this. I think up here would be good. It also means I can block that off. We can't mess it up. Put you there. Grab you. And done. Dig all of this away so it looks a little bit better. Oh, there's a zombie coming. I have some sticks and things here. That's okay, he can't kill me. Oh, he can kill me, he's getting close. Oh my god. Okay, well, he got a little bit closer to killing me than I thought he was going to. I thought he was not hitting me that hard, at least the first couple of times. Where's my food? Oh! Oh, he was very close to killing me. I need to move. Okay, 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 heal. It's the dynamic lighting. It gives me a false sense of security as I run around. I can't see where it's actually dark because I have a light in my hand, so it looks light. So, Nether. Let's just get in there and get it done. So, the Nether itself won't be Sky Islandy. It will be the same, which is okay. I don't know why I jumped like that. Yeah, it'll all be the same, rather than how everything else in the overworld is generating, just because the mod doesn't really cover that yet. And I'm not sure if, for the version of the game that I'm playing, that there is another Sky Island mod. I know that there is an old one, I'm just not sure if there is one for this version or not. I'll have a little bit of a look into it, though. Maybe for just later along the line. Here we go. Ooh. That does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Okay. I am woefully unprepared for what is behind here, but I'll make do. Okay. So this does look good. We're in a little bit of a secluded area. Oh, there's a ghast up there, don't draw attention. So we're in a biome called the Undergrowth. Oh, that's a bastion. Okay, let's just dig into the wall, which is soulstone, which is exactly what we came here for, actually. So that works out perfectly. So the plan will be now to automate gravel and flint, which will be incredibly easy to do. That'll just be a short setup with a cobblestone generator and one of our drills, which is these guys here. So once we make one of these, set it up, get some water wheels going, and get some automation going. And then in the end, we'll be able to light these soul sands on fire and haunt using the blue. We'll come back to this. Using the blue soul fire, we're able to haunt objects with Create, which is part of the automation process. And that'll let us get some redstone eventually, which will let us actually get onto this. Oh boy, I really thought yeah, it'd be a lot simpler. It's not exactly easy for us to get out and about either to get redstone. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to leave it here. Our next plan will be to automate Create, get some redstone, and once the redstone's started, you can get this. But anyway, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe if you would like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Wow.